Hey, well, it's Gwen. I'm here to do a beautiful reading with my new guardian angel cards. Welcome if this is the first time that you're joining me, and to my subscribers, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the good karma donations, for the readings, for sharing, for the private readings, for sharing these videos to get the messages out. Share them in your groups, online, share them with your friends. And remember to reach out to me if you do need a private reading. I'm scheduling for January right now, so book yours. I have so many different types of spreads. So like if you're concerned about a love issue, and I tune into all kinds of love energy, right? Like a lot of people come to me because they have difficult romantic situations that I can tune into, and that your information is safe with me too. I'm kind of like that trusted family member that is going to give you some really solid advice, and it's advice sometimes that you really don't want to hear, but it's out of love, So I hope you all had a great holiday. Um, I had a different sort of holiday this year, but even in um, the difference, there is so much growth that I see. I'm really letting go of old ways of being. And I'm not just saying that in a metaphorical sense. I for Christmas, it's about starting new traditions this year. It was about me letting go of consumerism, materialism, that everything that I gifted was handmade, and that if I did purchase anything, it was from um, somebody who I wanted to support, not a big corporation. Um, part of my old self was still um, hanging on to this, because I literally told people the closest to me in my life, please don't buy me anything. So I don't want any more things. I really appreciate thoughtfulness, in gifts. But when I released that, I wasn't prepared for my child inside, my child heart, who wanted to still receive gifts, who was still attached to that kind of way. So it was a day of mourning for me, of not being with my child, and that was tough. I'm releasing, and the cards are showing that today. So that's why I'm sharing this story. I'm releasing a lot of trapped feelings of guilt in my body because of some of the decisions that I've made, especially recently in my life during my awakening process. I'm now at that point where I'm like, yeah, things happen the way they happen. You did what you did, but it was all purposeful to get me to this point, to get me to this centeredness in my own heart, the home in my heart. Okay, the home center there. Mm-hmm. But during this process of finding myself, taking leaps of faith, traveling, and leaving an old life behind that I had established for 20 plus years, my son was a part of that whole, like, he was already living on his own and grown and whatnot, but he's upset with me because of the choices that I've made, and not wanting a relationship with me anymore. So he's my only son. It's been the most, and he's dealing with addiction and things like alcoholism, and that's why it's been important for me to, because it runs in my family, the alcoholism too. And so like I am right now, I can say I am 1 month into no alcohol, no nothing. Like I believe in a social, celebration, to celebrate, toast source, creation, gods, you know what I'm saying? But not anymore as a way to dull the pain that was in my heart. And I have to do it. If I can do it, I know he can do it. And I'm going to continue to send him love. But there's some guilt that I've held. Like, why did you do this? Look at how you broke up the family. You know, that's my ego, right? You know, I'm showing him that, you know, someday though this will all come full circle. I believe it, and that we will be back together again. But I'm showing him that you can do what you want at any age, and you cannot forget about your own needs. You know, I played this role of the wife and the mother and the supporter for many years, you know, the breadwinner, all right, and the entrepreneur as well. He's seen me in so many roles, but he never saw me as a gypsy. He never saw me as a spiritual being guided to locations to heal and connect with others' hearts, that it's purposeful, that I'm being guided from, you know, from my soul. You know, and I believe that positive changes are afoot. That's here. That I have to be grateful though, right? And I'm grateful that this holiday that I wasn't alone. That I did have, you know, the situation in my house right now is it's a little bit different, you know, and we're all learning to live together, and we're all, you know, starting new traditions, right? And sometimes we don't even know what those new traditions are, right? Like, I want to combine the old and mix it with the new. Yeah, you know, there are some sacred traditions that, you know, like things that my grandmothers would do that I want to continue to do in a new tribe, you know. So, I know I've rambled on so long, 7 minutes. Let's look at these cards. It'll make sense when you see the cards, okay? Guilt is the first card that came out for today. Okay. I'll let you look at the angel while I read it. Remember, we all do have guardian angels too. Okay. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love, regardless of what you've done or what you think you've failed to do. From your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. Okay? I needed to hear that one today, and I'm sure there's somebody else that needs to hear it too. Release these feelings of guilt. Okay? Guilt, shame, regret, right? You've done nothing wrong. These were all for your own soul's healing, okay? For you to expand your awareness, all right? Positive changes is the next card. Oh, blue. So as blue is heart healing, right? It's about deep emotional healing when the blue comes out, and being able now, like the blue around the throat. That's why I'm wearing the blue around the throat with, yeah. Time to speak your truth. And it's just flowing out of me naturally anymore, you know? The truth does. Easily and effortlessly. Yes, positive changes is a purple card. Positive changes. I treated myself. Okay, that's the thing too. Like so I'm giving up this like whole consumerism, retailism, materialism during Christmas or whatever, you know. And so very grateful for the gifts that I have received from my sisters from afar. By the way, I need to say that it's about gratitude too. All right. And these are simple, this little beautiful, thoughtful gifts. Okay. But so I decided to treat myself yesterday because it's important that we do that. That's these changes, right? How did you honor and treat yourself? So I was feeling that like inner child longing and need to receive you know, something little special. So I went on a mushroom trip journey yesterday. And so that's why I feel so connected today. I felt like these little men were rewiring my brain. Well, they weren't men, they were little orbs that had little legs and one eye. And they were just pushing and pulling, rewiring. Do your thing, booze. Do your thing, okay? Because positive changes are afoot, right? So remember to treat yourself in a beautiful experience. Life is about experience. And that's what I'm showing my child too. Okay? If you're not happy where you're at, move on. Okay? Trust and believe Spirit's got your back. Positive changes. Dare to be different. The universe supports a brave, bold heart. Okay? When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have seen the seeds of change. This is for all my black sheeps out there too. I just feel that very much. And I feel this. I got my California love shirt on. I grew up in California, Oregon, West Coast. But bear spirit coming through today too. Yeah. Fierce mama bear spirit, mother, universal energy. Dare to be different. Positive change. The purple is speaking to the crown, okay? And now we've got this orange card. Let's talk about all your chakras. Now we've got the solar plex, the sacral, okay? This is about power and joy, okay? Orange, think of the orange color, right? Thank you. This is gratitude. Yeah. And that's what I've been doing a lot, in turning situations where my ego wants to come in and remind me that money's really tight right now because, you know, it just has been a slow month. It just has been. I accept that, okay? But I was still turning a large boat of my mind, of thoughts in my mind, okay? And there's positive change in my mind now about my worth, right? And that I can support myself, which is that sacral chakra energy too, much healing and much light codes and has been pouring into you, darlings. Okay, your cells are transforming, and it's important to look at things in a grateful way instead of a way that's like, I was talking about this, you know, money situation, you know, and looking at it like, oh wow, well, you know what? I still have all of, you know, my power's on. I still have a house over my head. I have heat. I have water. I was able to pay my cable bill. So now I even have TV, you know, like, so there's lots to be grateful for. I was not alone for Christmas. Right. And that I know that positive changes are happening because my mind is more easily operating in that way, is the way that I see it. Okay, so gratitude. Let's talk about this. Thank you. This is the heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love they're getting me. Somebody just messaged me and said 1234, so there's a synchronistic number. Hold on. So I'm really taking this message in, and I'm feeling it like it's meant for me, but I know that it's meant for somebody else out there too. And you'll just feel it immediately, like I just did. Okay? So let me start again. Somebody's very grateful for you. Okay? Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. If you need to see it one more time, maybe take a picture of it if it resonates. I I'm leaving it there. Short and quick and sweet today. I'm not going to even clarify. I'm feeling really connected today. And good in spirit. So I'm going to record some readings for the channel today. New Year's energies. What's the new year got in store for you? For all the signs. And I am going to incorporate these guardian angel cards into the readings, and we're going to utilize my fairy decks and the liminal spirit deck. Yep. Love you. If you enjoyed this today, give me some love down below. You can always donate to the channel, share the video, like it. All of these things help. I just really wish that more would share, because y'all can reach so many more than I can. I don't have a large circle on even on Facebook. So if you've got a group that you're willing to share these videos in, if you could just put it on your timeline. Someone needs to hear. These are guardian angel messages. Okay? These are important. I love you.